Morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode in Sean's Garage. Work on a lot of different things here. You guys have seen stuff about my 6.5 turbo diesel. You've seen my buildup of a 64 Plymouth Belvedere. And today we're doing some service work on 2014 Ram 1500 that we have. And what's happened with that unit is it's got the Hemi Tick. So with this one, it turns out that we have one of the exhaust manifolds has warped. It's broken a couple of bolts. And because it's warped, it's opened up an exhaust leak, and that's the tick we're hearing on this truck right now. So we're going to address that. And so we reached out to BD Diesel and got a hold of their new set of cast iron intake manifolds or exhaust manifolds. And what's unique about these is they're definitely a very beefy cast iron exhaust manifold. They're very uniform in their casting, so you've got good thickness of material all the way throughout. These particular exhaust manifolds come with slightly longer bolts than stock bolts. They also come with these metal spacers, and all of this is to help as the manifold heats up and cools, if it does happen to change shape, which it shouldn't because of its design, that we shouldn't be breaking any bolts or having any issues like that. So I'm not going to show you the actual full install of these, but we'll show you the before and after. We'll show you a clip of what the stock one looks like as compared to the BD one. And you get everything in this particular kit. You can buy these as a separate left or a separate right. I bought the whole kit. This truck has got it's an excellent truck. It's in really good condition. It's up at just over 250,000 kilometers now, and so no surprise that it needs some servicing. So we decided to go with the full kit from BD, which gives you both the left and the right, all the hardware, the gaskets, the heat shields that are part of the gaskets. So everything we need to do the install. So without further ado, we're going to get started on this. And when we have one of the old ones out and we can show you a comparison, we'll do that. And we'll be back soon. Thank you. All right, so we're partially into taking the truck apart. We're on the passenger side, and we've got the fender liner out, took the heat shield off, and I'm going to show you, what ends up happening on these here as far as bolt breaking. So, all right, so show you here, this is the heat shield, and as you can see, two of the bolts towards the back end of the heat shield, the studs, you go to loosen them, and lo and behold, the bolts are broken. So what that looks like on the engine, just grab a light here, is you can see that top bolt there. And then if I can get you down underneath here, let's see here, there's the other one. So those are the two bolts that have broken on the motor or on the exhaust manifold going into the block. And so what we'll have to do now is there's enough there that I should be able to grab onto those with pliers, no problem, and pull them out. The rest of the bolts appear to be intact, but we'll find out as we start to back them out. So that is what ends up happening, and that causes the exhaust leak, which causes the tick and the noise that you hear from these 5.7 Hemis. So we'll be back in a bit and show you the manifold off the truck. Right, so what I want to show you guys now is we have the passenger side exhaust manifold out. So this is basically what you have stock on these Ram pickup trucks. And this is the BD version. So you can see how much more substantial this manifold is as opposed to the stock one. It's much more evenly cast. There's more material here. The other thing that's really neat about the BD manifold is they've taken and moved the mounting of the heat shield out to its own stud positions. So when you put your heat shield back on, instead of it lining up on the studs on the exhaust manifold, it now has its own unique mounting position. So BD's basically just moved this ahead about an inch, and once it's bolted up, it basically sits right there. So and they give you the hardware to be able to mount that properly. I'm looking forward to getting these on the truck and making sure that, you know, we have no exhaust leak. And you can see, you know, I don't have a straight edge here, but I'm able to rock this on my flat plate steel table. And where the BD manifold, you know, of course, it's laser straight. So definitely warped the stock manifold, and therefore time to change it. So time to get back to work, and I'll show you this on the truck. All right, so we completed the installation of the BD Power exhaust manifolds for this 2014 Dodge Ram, and you can see here we've got it bolted up to the exhaust. This is the passenger side. It is fully installed now, so you can see all the heat shield and everything fits back just like factory. So that will conclude this video. We look forward to firing this thing up here shortly, and knowing that we no longer have an exhaust leak. It should run like a dream and sound much better. So thanks for watching Sean's Garage, and we'll keep working on bringing you more content on the different vehicles we work on. Thank you.